Welcome back to Grassroots Media. Welcome back to this week's edition of the Malone Record Service Tyler and Tolliver Show, presented by Critters Corner, where we cover everything on the hardwood with the West Greene Buffaloes basketball team. As always, I'm joined here with head coach Alan Tolliver.
What's up, buddy?
It's been a minute.
It's been a long time.
It has been a long time. We took about 3 weeks off. Christmas and New Year's Day just fell on weird days this year, on Wednesdays, and I'm assuming everybody else had other things going on with the Ladies Classic and with Christmas tournaments, family events, football, so I figured it was a good time just to kind of take a break from everything and reset going into the new year. Don't have too much to talk about. I know we met at a weird time, too, the last time we sat down.
Yeah.
We met right smack dab in the middle of the Big H Barbecue Christmas Bash, and we spoke about the loss to Union County, followed that up with a loss to Phelps, Kentucky, and then finished with a win over Hancock County. Took a long 13-day break, I believe, before going on the road to play Unaka this past Friday night. Picked up a slim win in that one in a very entertaining and thrilling game in the end. So the last 3 games that you've had since the last time we sat down, kind of take us through that journey a little bit.
Yeah, the Christmas tournament seems like it was forever ago. But, no, we played in that, played Phelps, played okay in the first half, pushed it up to like 11. Then after that, it was just kind of like the wheels fell off. Whole train, dude. Ended up losing that one. Did not play well. Put ourselves at the 10:30 game the following morning. Against Hancock, and played Hancock. Came out slow. 10:30 game. What do you expect?
You expect to, yeah.
Yeah, I think we went into halftime with like 24, 26 points or something like that. Then in third quarter, we come out and scored 29 points in the third quarter. So we scored more points in the third alone than we did in the entire first half.
Wow.
So things started kind of clicking there. Sorry.
I hear sorry.
Then we ended up, we win that one. Took about, they're pulling in here. Yeah, we played Hancock. Pulled out a win on that one. Ended up taking about 6 to 7 days off about it, honestly. With Christmas coming up, we took that weekend.
Yeah.
Took off that week until Friday. Friday was our first practice back. So we practiced that Friday, came back that following week. It gave us a full week of practice before we played Unaka on Friday again. Went up to Unaka that Friday, snowing all the way there.
Snowing.
Then we get up there.
Clear.
There's nothing.
But then when
there.
we leave it snowed.
Yeah, when we leave, it was snowing there a little bit.
It followed you all.
Yeah.
Followed you all the way up there.
And ended up playing them. Started out, and I was like, all right. Week off, that helped us a lot. And then they'd make a run. And then once they made that first run, that place, energy kicked in. The wheels started rolling. That place was loud.
A lot of people don't realize how enthusiastic Unaka fans can get when their team is on a run.
Oh, they don't get it. And especially when they were on the type of run that they were on.
Yes. At one point during the game, they hit 4 3-pointers.
Yeah.
Not back to back to back to back like that, but they scored 12 straight points off of 3-pointers. And crowds get electric when 3-pointers are hit, especially when you score 4 of those.
Yeah. And, dude, they were going. Had a few fans behind me pulling on my pants leg. Telling me to take a timeout.
That's
not even
crazy.
our fans.
That's crazy.
It's the other team telling me I better take a timeout. I got yelled at for helping one of their players stretch with a cramp. One of their fans was sitting over there yelling at me for stretching him out.
Unaka's a crazy environment.
But it was fun, man. After the game, that player, I mean, he was cool about it. He thanked me. He's like, don't pay attention. I was like, man, it's just fans. I was like, I love it. Deep down, like, I love that type of stuff. Halftime speech, I don't know what they expected. I think the players expected to kind of get chewed a little bit because, we gave up that big run. Sam hit the big shot at the end of the half to put us back up 6. Yeah. Sam put us back up 6 with that big shot. And we get in the locker room, dude. I was excited. Before the game, I was sick. I mean, I didn't feel good. And after, halftime hit, I go in there, I was like, yeah, boys, it's the type of environment we need, get us ready for stuff. And, dude, Unaka's got a good team.
They're not bad.
They can shoot it. 1 through 5 can shoot it. And then they got, 6'8", 6'9" in the middle, however tall he is. You can't dig.
Yeah.
You dig, they're going to knock down a three. You just said they hit 4 straight. So it's not like you can just go in there and double the post because they're going to kick it out and knock down a shot most of the time, especially at their own place.
Yes.
But this is like the first time in 3 years we didn't go to overtime. So
close to it.
yeah, I mean, we was about as close as you could get.
Yes, they took a last-second shot. Got the shot they wanted to. It looked like.
They got him in a block. They got him on the block. He had his little post hook, bounced off front of the rim.
Just a little far to the left. That's all it was.
Squeezed the rebound, and then I heard the horn, and I was like, "Let's go."
You did get excited after that. It's one of the few times I've seen you get excited after a win, but
yeah,
probably just because of how fun of a game it probably was to coach in. Because if you mention you love environments like that, then you were probably eating it up because you had fans tugging on you. The fans behind your bench, a lot of people that haven't been to Unaka probably don't know that the bench is the first row of bleachers, and then directly right behind you is where the fans and the parents sit.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy. Had a guy was right behind your bench. Had a guy sitting beside me that was pumping the crowd up, beating on the bleachers. Just an electric atmosphere, and you don't expect that going to Unaka, but I mean,
especially when there's no school.
No, hats off to Unaka because what a rowdy atmosphere they created up there, and for some reason it is louder in that gym than any other place.
Anywhere, dude, it echoes.
I don't know what it is in that place. I always talk about it. I don't know what the acoustics are. I don't know what it is, dude. In Unaka's gym, it is incredibly loud.
Yeah,
when a whistle is blown in a JV game when nobody's in there, it's ear piercing.
Yeah.
Like it makes you cringe and shudder. It's crazy how loud that place gets. But yeah, I enjoy going up to Unaka. I don't know if you enjoy going up to Unaka because the games up there are always close, but
did you see all these gray hairs over here?
There's
probably
Unaka,
at least a couple labeled
Unaka.
Yeah, like at least a couple.
But pick up a win in that one. Not going to say anything about wins now because I feel like the last time we did that was when the losing streak happened. So you got one now into the new year. You're going into actually 3 county games now. We'll only talk about 2 of them, but you've got 3 county games coming up now with North Greene, South Greene, and Chucky Doak. First 2 on the road, and then I believe you get Chucky Doak here at home in that first game. But as always, before we talk about those, we need to get a word in from our sponsors first. So we'll be right back in just a minute to talk about the Buffalo's upcoming slate here on Grassroots Media.
For more than 30 years, Tommy's Plumbing has served customers in East Tennessee with licensed and professional plumbing services. From installing your new faucet to replacing your existing piping system, our team at Tommy's Plumbing is trained to handle the job with professionalism, attention to detail, and integrity. By offering warranties on most products installed by our technicians, Tommy's Plumbing stands behind our work, ensuring that your plumbing needs are not only met, but that your problem is solved for the long term. When you need reliable and professional plumbing service, Tommy's is the only call to make. So give us a call today and let us show you the Tommy's difference.
Bayleton Drug Company services the surrounding communities of Bayleton with excellent patient care using a full-line pharmacy, over-the-counter selections, and a convenient drive-thru. When you visit us, you are treated as a neighbor, not a number. It's not just our slogan, but our culture. We're investing in our patients, local schools, and community. For over 5 years now, we have established ourselves as an independently family-run pharmacy that isn't driven by corporate goals. We are driven by what is best for your overall health and wellness. We're conveniently located so you don't have to make the drive. Prescription drugs are just the tip of the iceberg. We also offer natural remedies, essential oils, at-home medical needs such as walkers, rollators, bath accessories, as well as wound care products. And coming soon, basic urgent care services. What makes us better than other drugstores out there? When you frequent Bayleton Drug, you will receive professional, courteous, and friendly service that goes above and beyond any other pharmacy in the area. Remember, you're a neighbor, not a number.
Pizza, pancakes, or donuts. The Davy Crockett Travel Center in Bayleton has the cure for all your cravings. While you're there, shop our general store for souvenirs, gifts, and cellular accessories. In a hurry, grab a cold drink and a hot dog to go. Check us out on Facebook and come to Bayleton.
Welcome back to Grassroots Media. Welcome back to this week's edition of the Malone Director Service Alan Tolliver Show, presented by Critters Corner, where we cover everything on the hardwood with the West Greene Buffaloes basketball team. As always, I'm joined here with head coach Alan Tolliver.
It's the best time.
Best time of the interview.
Best
We
time
got
of
Wildberry this week.
I'm going pretty good.
I think it should be pretty good too. And I mentioned this to you. Wildberry is probably the most consistent one that I see in stores wherever you go. But
It's not the color I thought it would be.
we've just not gotten it yet, just because every time I
Smells
see
good.
one of the newer ones or the ones we haven't tried, I feel like I have to get those before I don't see it again. But Wildberry is one of those, like the peach mango green tea and like the peachy vibe that you see about every retail shop that carries them.
Have you noticed how they're all like a orangish reddish color?
A lot of them are. I didn't expect this one to be orange, even though
I mean, either blueberries
it's
and
blueberry and
raspberries.
raspberries, so that's different.
smells great.
It is sparkling. It does smell good.
You ready?
It does taste good. It's overwhelmingly raspberry.
That's good though.
That's good, though. We've got rankings. We flashed them up the last time.
Dude, this one's good.
I have the ratings down. So far, you've got Blue Raz Lemonade at a 9.5, and you've got the three others, Green Apple Cherry, Grape Rush, and Peach Raspberry at 7.5s. I've got Peach Raspberry at 9, Grape Rush and Blue Raz Lemonade at an 8, Green Apple Cherry at 6.5.
I'm going 8.
I was going 8.5.
I'm going 8.
It's
This one's
good.
It's good.
It's real good.
I've already had 2 of them out there ask me what our flavor for the week was.
We need to get that one.
Stretch and Peyton keep asking me what our flavors are.
Peyton, man, I apologize. All the way to the end of last season, he's told us to try that one, and we've still not tried it yet.
Dude, he just told me on stage. He said, "Hey, I got y'all 2 of the Galaxy vibes."
My man. Shout out to Peyton.
He said he had us 2. I'm thinking about just going to buy the 3rd one. Just let him sit right here and taste them out with us. Let him give
We'll
us
get his own rankings.
Yeah.
What is it, Galaxy Vibe you said?
That's what he said.
Galaxy Vibe may be next. No spoilers, though. I'm giving this an 8.5, though. Wildberry is
That's good.
pretty good.
It's good. Get your
8.5 is a
heart-
good ranking, too. That's a strong 8.5.
Get your heart going before practice starts.
Get my heart going before I go home and edit these. You know what gets your heart going the most?
What's that?
Whenever you play county games.
County games.
And you've got 3 straight now, and 2 of them are on the road, too, in
scheduled
tough
this?
environments. Who did schedule this?
I'm partially guilty. We'll go 50-50 guilty.
As long as you're not 100% guilty, that makes you feel a little bit better. You got North Greene on the road in the Den. You've got South Greene on Tuesday, North Greene on Saturday. I don't know if I mentioned that. And then Chucky Doak, we won't mention it, but when you have 3 straight games, I feel like we can't fail to mention it. You got them at home on Friday, but you've got North Greene, the team that you beat, coming in here, or you're going there on Saturday, and then South Greene, a team that you haven't played yet, which is a very important conference game. Before we go into the South Greene game too much, what can you expect in the North Greene game? You played them about a month ago now, going a month later. What's different about this team that you can kind of scout out?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be a different game. It's at their place, different atmosphere. It's a Saturday instead of a weekday game. So we're going to have to get the boys up a little earlier, get them in here, get some shoot-around going, just kind of review film. We're going to watch a little bit of film today, actually, and just really prep for them. We've seen them once, kind of know what they got. We got to watch them up there at the Thanksgiving tournament, and kind of just do our prep. We've had a whole week for it,
Yeah.
so it's not an excuse to say that we played a lot of games this week. So
yeah, you had what? 8 days off. Yeah.
8 days off.
That's crazy.
So resting should be good. So I'm looking forward to it. Then following them up, we'll have 1 practice in between us and South Greene.
That's an important conference game, too. Because
Huge conference.
a lot
game.
of people have probably got to see a lot of South Greene, Hampton, Chucky Doak, Johnson County, and Happy Valley so far through the first, I guess, month and a half of the season so far. I guess you could say we're halfway through the season now, technically, with it being after Christmas and the days of the season. And I think a lot of people would probably expect there to be 3 teams at the top now. You, South Greene, and Hampton. Of course, you and Hampton, I believe, are both 2-0
Yep.
atop the conference at the moment. South Greene, 1-1 creeping behind right there. And that Hampton game, very different game for them, down 2 starters due to injury. Another in foul trouble in that Hampton game. You could make the argument that it could be you and South Greene at the moment, 2-0. But nonetheless, people probably expect you 3 to be the 3 that are gunning for the regular season and tournament championships at the end of the year. This will be one of the games that has the most eyes on it against South Greene, and you've got to go there to a hostile environment first. So when you play the Rebels on Tuesday, what do you expect out of that game?
Yeah, they're going to be prepared. They're going to be ready. They're going to be healthy. They hit a little spurt there around Christmas time where they had some injuries, and they've had some time off to heal, get healed up from that. Hosey's going to have them ready. I mean, Hosey's he's got his guys ready to go. Whether it's starting 5, he's bringing somebody off the bench. He gets them motivated. They go. They play hard. Pretty much, kind of know what you're going to see in ways. Got to watch them play at the Big H. Kind of got to watch them play early in the year against Cherokee. He's a good coach. He gets those boys going. They're a good team. Like you said, when they played Hampton, they were injured. They were hurt. They were down a little bit. And overall, starting out the new year, it'd be huge for us to come out, win that one away on the road. It's our first away game in conference play.
Yep.
That would be big for us to come out and get that one, push us up to 3-0, and that would be huge. Never done that, so
yeah,
it'd be a first for us.
And it would be big too for down the stretch. Of course, your goals is, of course, as everybody's goal is to win that championship.
Yeah.
Whether it be regular season or tournament. I mean, you got to win the regular season to set you up better for the tournament, and this will be one of those games that both teams are going to be really hungry for.
Oh, for sure. There is going to be it's going to be a packed gym. It's going to be loud. The environment's going to be fun.
Yes, always is when you go to South Greene for a West Greene South Greene game.
Yeah, we just got to put it all together. Continue to play team ball, do our thing, play West Greene ball, and hopefully at the end we give ourselves a shot to win. But it's definitely not going to be one of those games where you just walk in and say, "Yeah, it's over."
Good thing is you're not going to have anybody tugging on the back of your pants at South Greene.
I might.
A little more distance between the fans and the bench there. Maybe North Greene. You might at North Greene because it's a little more
pretty
compact.
close too. Yeah.
You can't walk behind the bench very well there, but I believe that's all we've got. You've got practice coming up now. Pretty good interview. Wildberry, I'd give it an 8.5. You going with an 8?
I'm going 8. It's
all
good.
Right. We've got a lot of Celsius under our belt now. I don't know if we'll be able to finish it at the end of the year, so we might have to double up. Not drinking them both on the same day because that might end up very. I don't know about that.
Depends on what part of the season we're in.
Might have to go run a few miles after it, but Coach, that's all we've got.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, man.
Absolutely. Thank you all for watching this week's edition of the Malone Trekker Service Alan Tolliver Show, presented by Critters Corner. We look forward to seeing you next time here on Grassroots Media.